Okay, you guys, it's XD40 Lou here in the RC trailer, camping trailer. It's kind of an overhead view, but a lot of stuff's been going on the last week or two. One of the things, the great news is, let me get that part out of the way. The total gross vehicle weight came in at 8,800 pounds at the scales, minus the 6,100 pounds gross vehicle weight rating of the truck. So that puts me at 2,700 pounds for the trailer, which is not bad at all. I think it helps not having an 8-foot ceiling in here. I didn't feel I really needed it. It's 6'5", so I'm 5'7", so I have plenty of headroom. It's not like I'm going to be jumping up and down in here. So that's what it came in at. So that's fantastic news. 2,700 pounds is the trailer, and that is loaded. Also includes all the cars I had put in here, the toolbox, which actually I eliminated 250-pound toolbox out of there. That toolbox there used to have another cabinet underneath it, and that cabinet stored all my automobile tools. And I've decided not to take those with me. I might put them in the truck and buy a box for the truck. Put them in the back bed, but we'll see. And reason I did that is I could actually feel, altogether it's about 450 pounds with that big toolbox and the one on the bottom. It was a pretty big box. I could actually feel a little bit of the top heaviness with all that weight. So I eliminated the bottom portion. I have the top. The top is pretty heavy still. It's still about 80, 90 pounds, I'm guessing, because I'm able to pick it up, but not very well. So that tells me it's in the 80-pound range. But I feel good about it. I've secured it. Another lesson I learned, I took the truck and drove it around for 3 days, nonstop, just going to the store, going everywhere around the neighborhood. I wanted to kind of see how it rode, and it rode fantastic. The truck had no problem pulling. I put it up on the highway. I got up to 65 miles an hour, which I don't plan to do that because I could tell that it is a little tough. When I was going to the scales, I was going with the winds. It was pretty windy day, and that's one of the reasons I said, you know what, I'm going to go for it on a windy day because I really want to see what this can do. And I didn't have any problems getting there. It pulled just fine at about 60, 65 miles an hour. No issues. She stayed pretty steady. I do plan to get the weight distribution bars, stabilizer bars up on the tongue. So that's going to add even a little bit more. Not that it's needed because it is, again, it's only 2,700 pounds and I've got everything in it already. I think I'm going to go wind up probably with another 200-300 pounds once I get the AC put in, the shower finished, and then there's a few minor things left on that. So it's probably going to add a little bit more weight, but if I stay at 3,000 pounds, I'm totally happy with that. So my truck is rated, it's got a 3.42 gear ratio, and it's rated for a 5,100 pound towing capacity. And I have a 5,000 pound trailer hitch with a 500 pound tongue weight. So I'm pretty ecstatic that if I come in at around 33,000 to 3,200, I'm almost 2,000 pounds under my towing capacity. So let me kind of just show you around real quick. I wanted to give you some of the tech stuff. Oh, and also by eliminating the toolbox and redoing this table, it's allowed me to organize everything really nice. All the WPL stuff is in the little black rack. All the 116, 118 there, FMS and WPL. The little turquoise rack has all the controllers for those cars, the transmitters, plus some trailers and supplies and tires. So that's all that size car. And then on the top in the toolbox is all RC type tools. So that's why it's organized all that way. Under here is going to be, I'm trying to figure out how I want to do my closet, or if I don't know if I'm going to do a little closet here, how I'm going to do all my clothes, because I wound up using that file cabinet over there for all the tires. Let me kind of show you what's going on in that section. Under here are all RC supply stuff, all the little Tupperwares full of shocks, extra shocks and links and all that kind of stuff. Tool bin, which I'm going to take my drills and my heat gun and that kind of stuff. My little Dremel tool. So that goes all in that first bin. And then the rest is just supplies for RC, heat shrink and all that kind of stuff. So initially I was going to do my clothing under there, but now that this is opened up, I'm going to do my clothing here. So that's all my tools. This way I can sit in my chair, slide one of the bins out, grab any supplies I need, and slide it right back when I'm working in here. And it'll also be my eating area, table, and work table. So I may put a little leaf on it, a little extension, something that maybe drops down and comes up. But I gained 3 inches on the floor space, so I'm at 44 inches now on the width, which is great because that's going to allow me to, if I wind up with maybe a little bit bigger ATV, they're usually running about 44 inches wide for the bigger ones, and about 41 for the smaller ones. So that worked out really well. Got my tanks up here. Well, let's get inside and take a look and see. Got my tanks here. I started putting up some decor. Still have to order my mattress, which is going to be foam, and there's going to be an inner spring, 8-inch inner spring, and then a couple of inches of foam. So 10-inch total for the mattress. Want to be comfortable. I got all my cars in. I did finally decide to take all the wheels off and not do the box system for those that were following before. Everything rode around fantastic for 3 days. No issues. Wheels are off to protect take care of all my wheels. You know, I hate to have tires and wheels that, you know, once they sit in a set position for a long time, they kind of start to warp. So I don't like it. So... but anyway, all my tires for each truck are in this cabinet and that cabinet. All my transmitters are in this file drawer. So this was initially going to be for clothing, but I decided to use, and then the bottom drawer is all supplies, soap and shampoo and all that kind of stuff. So that's tires, transmitters, tires, and supplies in there. And then nothing going on in here yet, but it is ready. Everything's ready to start putting the FRP wall on there. The toilet is going to be a compost toilet, as I've mentioned before. So there's nothing to do there. No plumbing. No. I did put an outlet in here. And it's got a little light thing there. So, but I did put an outlet here in case I need it for anything. Charging maybe my razor and that kind of stuff. I'm planning to put a cabinet right here in the middle. But yeah, and then towel racks and stuff like that. So not much going on in here, but prep. So it's all prepped and ready to go. Got the 2 switches for the fan and the light. Still got to get my refrigerator in, my washer dryer in there, and the AC. But that's easy stuff because that's just like the toilet, you know, you just bring it in. The shower pan, you just put it in. It's easy. The hardest part's going to be doing the plumbing, which I have to do soon. But that's where it's at. A little decorations here and there. Got my 2 trailers up there. And I'm going to be ordering the new trailer that I don't know that it's brand new, but I don't know how long it's been out. But they have a gun, a tank gun now that they make 1/6 scale. So I got to get that ordered in. So it's all my stuff here. Charging station also. Food. Still have my little work prep area for cooking. Stove. So, yep. That's it. Sorry it's long videos, but I do like to explain my stuff. And every car is in here, guys. I got them all in. So, every car. And taking the tires off really helped because I was able to get extra cars in on the shelves. Like this one here's got, I can still add one more small car in here. But I was able to get like 4 cars on this shelf because they're the smaller cars. And then I saved all my foam cases for the FMS stuff. So I put my FMS right back in there. And so that helps the tires because there's foam underneath there to shore it up a little bit. So that's my Jeep right there and the Range Rover on that one. I cut them in half, took the lids off because I couldn't close them anyway because I've got characters and antennas and stuff. So let me go. All right, guys. So let me hit the road here. Just wanted to update. I put some doors on there. You know, nothing fancy, ugly work. But it works. It's all doable. And it's all coming out pretty good. Hopefully, I'll be wrapping it up soon. It's been a lot of work, and I'm looking forward to getting this interior done. And then I still got a lot to do on the exterior, too, with all the finish work, with the painting, the patching, sanding, all that good stuff. I'm going to put metal corners on all the way around it. So, but the biggest part and most important part that I was concerned about, I got out of the way. And that was the weight. I wanted to see what I had to work with. And I've got plenty to work with. So anyway, this is XD40 Lou signing out. Thanks you guys for the encouragements and support out there. I really appreciate it. Take care.